Everyone, I'm doing a review on the Shark Rotator Powered Liftaway. I bought this at Walmart. It was about $259. The model number is NV650. If you see other model numbers, the vacuum's the same. The model number just is the different attachments that come with it. What comes with the one at Walmart is the upholstery brush, crevice tool, and a kind of like a dusting brush, I guess you would say. This vacuum goes from an upright to a canister, or you can lift it off completely and carry it around with you. This is the power head that's normally attached to it, like you would see in the picture here. I use it as a canister vacuum because I don't have any carpets, so pretty much my floors are tile, laminate, and wood. So this part, I'll show you how that works on hard floors in a little bit, but right now I already have it set up using the hard floor genie attachment. Here's the upholstery brush, and here is the dust brush. On the vacuum itself, when you have it in the normal upright position, it's able to hold two tools. This canister, the caddy for the canister, you just push this button and it pops off this caddy. This part right here, it also, you just pull this, I can't do it with one hand, sorry, but it folds down flat. Then when you want to use it, you just pull the button and pull this back up. So basically, you just pull this off of the vacuum and set it on here, and it snaps in. So now you can pick up the whole entire thing if you want to, but it's heavy. One downfall, as you can see, this just fell down. When you're using the hard floor genie, as you can see, it does not stand up on its own. So if you have to set it down for any reason, I mean, it's kind of a pain in the butt. You either got to prop it up like that or something, and it usually ends up falling over. So, only downfall about using it in canister mode. So, this vacuum also has three different, my phone can focus, sorry. It's got a thick carpet pile, a low carpet pile, and a hardwood floor mode. This switch right here is what you would change. And the power button is right on the handle, which is nice because on my other, I have a Shark Navigator liftaway, and the power button is actually down lower on the vacuum itself, which is kind of a pain. So it's nice to have this up front. Don't think on this head it has the light, but on the power head it does have LED lights, so you can see. It's very easy to empty. You would basically just take the canister off. Well, if it's still attached to the vacuum head, you basically just need to, there's these handles right here, just pull that and the dust cup comes right off. It is extra large capacity, which is nice. There's two filters right here. Mine are kind of dirty right now. And then there's a filter down inside. There's also a HEPA filter in the front. There's a latch on this bottom side right here that you just pull. This part pops out and you can replace the HEPA filter or clean it. Basically, these filters you just need to clean, and you can replace them. I bought extra ones for when I am cleaning the filters, and then it just snaps back on. Also, the micro pads for the hard floor genie, I ended up going on Amazon and I bought a 6-pack of them because it does work kind of like a Swiffer. So not only is it vacuuming, it's picking up dust off the floor too. So you can imagine that gets pretty dirty. So I wanted to have some spares while I'm washing this. So I have some dirt up against the edge, and I'm going to compare how the actual, I don't know what you call that, the hard floor, the regular part of the canister vacuum works compared to the hard floor Genie on hard floors. Most of the videos that I've watched on reviews of this vacuum were on carpet, so I was kind of going in blind as to how it would really work on my floors. I don't know if you can see, it's pretty dirty right now. I have not mopped or vacuumed in about 4 days. I usually use the Bissell Crosswave, and I vacuum and mop at the same time. I mainly got this vacuum for the attachments, so I can do, dusting and stuff like that. I bought the $35 bundle from Shark for $35, and it came with this attachment. This also extends out and gets longer. This is for vacuuming underneath, like your stove or your washer and dryer. So it has a little opening and a brush on the end, but then it also has a bigger opening right there. You just need to be careful because it is so thin. It does get clogged, so just need to keep an eye on that. The dusting brush, this I use on everything. This is awesome. It is adjustable, so if I'm going to do like something on my ceiling, I can adjust it like that, and I can just reach up without having to get in an awkward position. I can go completely the opposite way, and now I can do on top of my refrigerator, on top of my ceiling fans. I can do cabinets, tops of my coffee table, pretty much whatever you want to use it for. And I do use this on my furniture, and the reason being is it does come with an upholstery attachment, but I have a leather couch, and I'll show you the material on the couch. As you can see, it's kind of wrinkly, so it's pretty loose. So when I use the upholstery attachment on this, it latches onto the couch and does not want to let go. So that's not great. And my other Shark, I had the Shark Navigator liftaway, the purple one. I don't remember the model number. But that on the base of the vacuum, kind of on the handle, right around right here, there's a thing you can turn that adjusts the suction. On this model, the only way to adjust the suction is to put it on the low pile carpet setting. That also changes how fast the brush roll spins. When you're in hard floor mode, the brush roll for the power head does not spin at all. So right now I'm going to grab the power head, and we will put it together. It's very easy to take apart too. Not as easy to do with one hand, but there's a button right here, and that's what you would push to pull that out. Alright, so now I'm just gonna, my dog is getting right, dozer. They're not the star of the video. Yes, I got right in there, it just snaps right in. Take the canister part, and you just basically, that's a good way to see, it just slides right down, and there you go. So now you have an upright. So what I want to do first is I'm going to compare this upright position to using the hard floor Genie on a hard floor. I'm going to put this in hard floor mode, it is, and I have quite a bit of dirt on my floor, so we will start right here and see how this works. I mean, it picked up fairly decent. Seems to have gotten most things. It's left a little tiny bit. It did get close to the edge pretty good, so not too bad. It does blow back a little, so when you are doing hard floors, even though the brush was not spinning, sometimes it does tend to blow some stuff out to the side. So that's why I use the other attachment. To clean out the bucket, basically you just have these handles right here. Pull them up, lift it out. So really simple. You have two latches. You can open it from the top or the bottom. Just press this bottom one and hold it over your trash can and empty. And this just snaps right back in place. Oh, maybe not one hand. There you go. And also the handle releases from the top too, so you can push this button right here and pull the handle off. So the cord, or the hose I should say, isn't real long. So I mean, if you're gonna be reaching towards ceilings and stuff, this does not stretch well. So you're definitely gonna wanna pull the other handle out. And to do that, basically just push this button right here. And now you have an extension. So let's see. So I can actually, let's see if you can see. I can reach my ceilings pretty easy, but it is kind of heavy. So, I mean, if you got to do a lot of holding that up in the air, that's going to be a little bit tiring, but not too bad. And it just snaps back into place. So, I wasn't thrilled with how this part works on the hard floor, so I prefer to use the canister mode. So let's see, we're going to take this off again and put it back in canister mode. I always pull the handle out first before I move the canister. Just seems to make it a little easier. Then you just push the lift away button, lift it right off, and you bring it over to the canister. And you literally just set it down here, and it snaps into place. Once it's snapped in, I mean, you can pick up the whole thing. Not that you're going to need to. So now let's check out how the hard floor genie works. I have a lot of dust right now and mixture of dirt for my husband, dog hair for my dogs. So I'm going to see how this hard floor genie does compared to the power head. So I'm just going to attach the hose. It clicks into place. Piece of cake so far. And then canister mode, this thing just kind of follows around with you. One thing is good is the power cord is very long. It's about 30 feet long. However, it does get in the way. But I don't have to unplug it from room to room. I can reach a couple rooms from one spot. So let's see how this works. Where the cord gets in the way. This gets up to the edge really good. It does pick up all the dog hair, which is nice. Seems to have a lot more suction, so I do prefer to use this. I did buy a generic floor head for it because I'll show you how disgusting this micropad gets. So I did buy a 6-pack of these on Amazon. so that I can have another clean one while I'm washing one. These you can just throw in the washer and dry them, not a big deal. But they do get pretty gross. I decided to buy one of these. And the funny thing about this is I found this because I was looking on the Shark website and I wanted to know if they had a different hard floor attachment other than the Floor Genie, because I didn't want to deal with the micropad all the time. And what I found out was Shark, their vacuum hoses are oddball sizes. So, most vacuums will be able to take a 1/4-inch attachment. However, this vacuum doesn't. I'll show you here. Get it out. Okay. The end of this tube is kind of an oddball size. So I searched all over the internet trying to figure out what size attachments would work on this. And I even called Shark because I did see this floor head there. But it was for the Navigator lift-away. Just the regular one. It's a purple. I don't know the model number, but all Shark could basically tell me was they don't know if it's compatible because they go by model numbers. So what I did is I grabbed this attachment from my old vacuum and I decided to see if it would fit. So what I found is that it does fit inside. Alright, I did measure this, so I will show you what I came up with. I took one of these and I measured the outer diameter. Since it does fit inside the tube, I wanted the outer diameter of this. And I don't know if you can see it, but it is 1.5 inches. So, and it only works with push-on attachments, not ones, like this where it actually has to click in and connect with the connector. So, you can use 1.5-inch attachments that fit inside here. But if you want to use generic 1/4-inch attachments, what I did is I bought an adapter, and this adapter goes from 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch. 1.5 inch to 1 1/4 inch. So this fits inside the hose, and this is just a generic 1/4 inch attachment, and that fits right over it. So if you're measuring for other different vacuums, let's say because this part is going inside the hose, you're going to want to measure the outer diameter. But on the actual hose part, you're going to measure the inner diameter. So that's how you would tell what size adapter you need. So anyway, I'm going to try this hard floor attachment that I bought. I do use this the majority of the time because I don't want to keep changing the micropads all the time. So, let's see. And it fits pretty snug, so that's good. And also, it does swivel, which is nice. So, let's see. Cord goes everywhere. Anyway, I do still have quite a bit of dirt on my floor. So I'm going to see how well this picks it up. This brush works really well. It does get up everything. It gets up the dog hair, it gets up the sand, and because it has brushes on the bottom, it doesn't have a roller, so I'm going to show you the underneath, so it's probably kind of gross, but this is what the bottom looks like. Oops. It has like these little openings. So for the most part, it sucks everything up. If you have a lot of dirt or bigger things, sometimes it may push it forward a little bit, so you might have to lift it up to get it. But I really like this attachment. I bought it off of Amazon, probably I think about $10, and bought the attachment, was only like $5 or $6. Also, I will list on my video at the end about where I got this attachment and the size, just in case you need an adapter. It does get the edges well, and it does leave a shine to the floor, so it is picking up, fine dust that's on the floor. If you buy it at Walmart, it does not come with the pet attachment. So I pulled this off my old vacuum. But you can use a generic one if it's as long as it's 1.5 inches, or you use the adapter and you buy a 1/4 inch one. I'm pretty happy with my purchase on this vacuum. I really like the way it works. It's easy to handle, things connect and take apart easily. Only thing I'm not thrilled about is this part, where it does not stand up alone when you're using it for hard floors. Only stands up alone if you're using that attachment. Also, it comes with a 7-year warranty, which is nice. Not a lot of vacuums have that. And using it in the canister mode is great. It's like, as you can see in the picture, it goes straight down. So, I can get under my coffee tables, my beds, and just showing you right here, it does tilt pretty low. So, this attachment though, unfortunately, if you're trying to get real low to get under a bed, it does lift it up in front. The hard floor Genie does not do that. So if you're going to do under beds and you want to get it really thorough clean, you're going to want to use this, because this literally, you can almost lay it to the floor, whereas that one you can't. But in general, I use that one most of the time. Also, a lot of the videos that I watched, I noticed that their floors already looked clean before they started, so I thought I would, save up some dirt on my floor for a few days and show what actually happens when you vacuum a floor that wasn't clean the day before. So, works pretty good. And after I'm done with this video, I'm going to break out my Bissell Crosswave and I'm going to use it to mop. So normally I don't vacuum my floors like this, unless I need to get edges and things like that. So, but it does come in handy. Anyway, if there's any questions, please leave a comment and I can talk about anything that I might have missed. And I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. much better. Everyone, I'm doing a review on the Shark Rotator powered liftaway. I bought this at Walmart. It was about $259. The model number is NV650. If you see other model numbers, the vacuum's the same. The model number just is the different attachments that come with it. What comes with the one at Walmart is the upholstery brush, crevice tool, and a kind of like a dusting brush, I guess you would say. This vacuum goes from an upright to a canister, or you can lift it off completely and carry it around with you. This is the power head that's normally attached to it, like you would see in the picture here. I use it as a canister vacuum because I don't have any carpets, so pretty much my floors are tile, laminate, and wood. So this part, I'll show you how that works on hard floors in a little bit, but right now I already have it set up using the hard floor genie attachment. Here's the upholstery brush, and here is the dust brush. On the vacuum itself, when you have it in the normal upright position, it's able to hold two tools. This canister, the caddy for the canister, you just push this button and it pops off this caddy. This part right here, it also, you just pull this, I can't do it with one hand, sorry, but it folds down flat. Then when you want to use it, you just pull the button and pull this back up. So basically, you just pull this off with the vacuum and set it on here, and it snaps in. So now you can pick up the whole entire thing if you want to, but it's heavy. One downfall, as you can see, this just fell down. When you're using the hard floor genie, as you can see, it does not stand up on its own. So if you have to set it down for any reason,